Hey guys, I'm Francois from Production Music Live, and in today's video I quickly want to walk you through this PML Organic House project file or Ableton track, and I'm quickly playing into it and then we're going through the elements one by one. Okay, this track has been composed by Yannek Maunz, producer from Berlin. It's 5.5 minutes long, and we have kick and bass in one group here. We have all the other drum elements in one group, and then we have melody, harmony, and another harmony down here. And if we are going from top to bottom, we have kick and bass and kick solo. Very short one. And it's one of the samples from the PML Organica sound pack, which contains samples, Diva Presets, and Ableton templates. And this, what we're looking at right now, this is an Ableton template. So a fully arranged track, only using Ableton stock effects and instruments plus Diva in this case. And we are looking at oblique at the moment. So this is our kick sound, and if we take a look at the bass, really nice one. It's triggering this arpeggiator here with 16th notes, and in this case we are only playing one long note for the bass pattern in the MIDI editor, and then it's sidechained to the kick, and it's not really treated in a crazy way what's on the group, just a glue compressor down here. Okay, how is it working? Almost like very subtle. And all drums. So we have a bit of white noise. Same technique here, also using Diva, and then triggering the arpeggiator, 16th notes, cutting low end, sending it through the hybrid reverb, and then a bit of auto pan. So this one really helps the groove, the overall groove. And what is this? A very sharp hi-hat. What is going on with the reverb here? If you listen to it solo, it doesn't really sound like maybe something you would use, but in the sum and the context of things, definitely works. Then we have a clap sound here. Clap. That's some sticky thing from the kitchen or whatever. You know, it's like it has been recorded in the kitchen, in the woods, in the garage. So all types of sounds here in the sample pack. For example, if you go to Percussions, actually bring that up a bit here. And metals. So we have all this kind of stuff. And we're also using these tiny loops here. I'm putting this together with the kick. Yeah. Nice organic sound. That's also a nice element. Every second clap, we are putting something like this on top here. We're just, you know, we're just using this part of this moving percussion sample. And what else? Very nicely done. And what else? It's a nice one too. So this really sharp one here. And together. But we're still missing something a bit more noisy. We do have the white noise, and if we add it in, we're bringing the decay up over time on that one, by the way. If I'm quickly looking at the automation curve here, you can see how it goes up. And then in the loops, we have a bunch of combinations of different loops. So this guy here. Bit of a bongo, and then a shaker. And a weird loop. And if we're playing this together with our drums, right there we have a very interesting and unique groove. And then we also have a bit of ambience on top. And a few birds chirping around. And what's the harmony doing down here? It's a nice sound, by the way. So we have a saw wave, noise, pulse wave, and a sine wave. Oh, that's an interesting use of the amplifier here. We have it in blues mode. And it brightens up the high frequency. Or adding in some air on top. Cool. That's a nice idea. Okay, and what is this guy doing down here? Let's see it again. Oops. Sorry. Oh yeah. That's the long one. And this one is also using the same trick here, but applied almost or a bit more than double the amount. And then the filter goes up. Okay, and what is the melody doing up here? So we're playing the third, an octave higher. And there's an LFO going on the sound. What's that? 32 notes. Saw down. This is a really rich sound. And so we can manipulate the depth of this one. So we're not going too deep into the sound with the LFO, but we can also do it the other way around. Super deep. If you want it more like a pad, and then you can set it to depth all the way to the right, and then you can slowly bring it back to the left to bring in more of the LFO type feeling. And you can combine that with the filter cutoff. Yeah, very nice sound. Set it back. I mean, the melody or the harmonies sound like a classical trance track would sound 15 years ago or something like that. But if you put it into the context of these organic drums and this organic type sound design, it totally works and it sounds fresh today. And I think that's maybe one of the secrets of deep house, melodic house, and also of organic house. And that's how we can also recycle a lot of, you know, older, already existing song ideas, maybe take a chord progression from a trance track and turn it into something like this, but make it much slower and use a different type of groove in your drums and combine it with these organic drum sounds and loops and all sorts of percussions, and, you know, layer it with atmospheres from the fields or from the woods. And you're going somewhere else, and then you can try to find a good melodic element which is kind of unique on top of everything, and bam, you have a new track, and you maybe just used some older, already existing ingredients from some, you know, trance tracks or something like that. So, quick look at the master. Yeah, nicely produced at a lower volume, so the limiter adds 10 decibels here, and there's a little bit of glue compression and EQ focusing a bit more on 1.5 kilohertz, and as almost always taking down a bit of information around in the lower mids here at 200 hertz, and setting the bass to mono. Okay, Okay, so nice little organic house track right here, part of the PML Organica sound pack. Feel free to check out the link in the description if you want to take a look at this pack with 4 Ableton templates, fully arranged tracks, with Diva presets, with a lot of samples and loops. And subscribe to this channel, leave a comment below, like this video, and I hope to see you next time.